Now that you are comfortable with all of the information in our beginning and intermediate level two-step tapes, we will continue on with more advanced technical information. Because two-step involves so much turning, proficiency at turn technique is required in order for a couple to dance at an advanced level. That takes us into the first thing that we're going to work on, that being a pivot drill. Because there is so much turning in the beginning and intermediate tape, some review for both the man and the woman on the turn technique is going to be required at this point in time. We're going to have both the man and the woman moving across the stage, right foot in front, left foot behind. We're going to move from here with our foot position maintaining, same. Right now we have an extended third. If our heels, right heel to our left instep, we were to extend it out, that would be a fourth opposite third. We're going to take that foot position, and we're going to maintain it. We're going to turn on the weight of our left foot. So we're going to use our right foot, and we're going to dig in a little bit, and we're going to turn, face the other direction, and balance precariously on our left foot. Touch the foot down, and then step onto it. Once we place our weight onto it, then we're going to use our left foot. We're going to turn, face backwards, and step our weight onto our left foot. Making sure that's a two-part turn. Making sure that you turn on the weight, step off, turn on the weight, step off. Demonstrating that again is turn, change weight, turn, change weight, turn, change weight, turn, and change weight. That also helps with balance, making sure that there's no wobbling or moving all around the place. When you're dancing together, and say we go right into basic turn for the man and for the woman, going back to beginning and intermediate tapes, we had the woman doing some inside turns and some outside turns. She wants to make sure that she maintains her foot position, turns on one foot, then changes weight. Turns on one foot, and then changes weight. Finishes off. Same with if she was about to go for the other direction. Turns, changes weight, turns, and changes weight. Guys, for your turns, the inside and outside turns that you had done, for your inside, 1, 2, you want to make sure that you also turn first and then transfer weight. Turn first and then transfer weight. And that will make sure that you're in balance. Stop, check your balance, move out. Making sure you maintain the foot position. Sometimes for maintaining foot position, people want some sort of a tool, say a CD between the legs to teach them to keep their legs together, maintain the foot position. From here, it's very tempting for people to pass their legs through as they're about to turn. And if they were doing that as they were about to turn, their legs are at some point open, and that's going to do two things. It's going to throw their balance off, make them wobble, not have as good a progression, not a straight line, possibly side to side, and also going to be not the most pleasant position your feet could be in. It's going to be much better if your butt cheeks are tight and your feet are closed up into a fourth opposite third. Guys, if you were to do your outside turn, you were to do step forward 1, pivot on it, and then step off, pivot on it, and then step off. Working on the pivot drill again, ladies, you want to make sure that you don't move off your heels, or the man. It's going to be more obvious for the woman because she's moving backwards most of the time. If we were to do a basic 2, 3, 5, at this point in time, guys, you have to take some responsibility for this. As you turn the lady, if you are asking her to move and you push, she's going to move off the heel as if she was just stepping. She needs to, at any given time, know she has either a step or a turn, and those leads on your part need to be separate. If you ask her to turn, she'll get that lead. If you ask her to step back, she'll get that lead. You can't mix them up. You can't ask her to turn step because she's going to move off the heel, and she's going to leave it there. It won't be as good a turn as it possibly could. So once she's got her foot position, given her for a 5, guys, you're going to turn her and allow her to balance, and then step. So from here, guys, you turn, allow her to balance on her left foot, and then ask her to step. Allow her to balance, and then ask her to step off. And what that comes out to be is an elliptical turn. As you lead her, you're no longer just giving her a good circle and allowing her arm to stay at a 90-degree angle, but you're also allowing it to go elliptical. You turn it, and then send it. You turn it, and then send it. So you're constantly asking her to go somewhere. You turn her, ask her to go somewhere. Turn her, ask her to go somewhere. Again, that looks like turn her, ask her to go somewhere. Turn her, ask her to go somewhere. Turn her, ask her to go. Turn her, ask her to go. So it's not just circular around her head, it's elliptical. In the process of working on turns, we want to make sure that we don't throw our center. Center of our body, meaning about where our sternum is. Arms would be part of that center, and we wouldn't want to throw our upper body, our center, to get a turnout. If we were doing a pirouette, we would use some upper body, rotate back to a locked position, and then turn for a turn on one foot. We would use that in addition to the foot, turn, to do multiple. We would also use our spotting, to help turn us even more times. There's only a wee bit of momentum from the torso to get going, and that's in the case of turning on one foot where you don't have a other foot pushing. If we were to use the other foot to push to do a paddle turn, we don't need the upper body because the feet continue pushing each other around. As we do pivots, that's very similar. So as we step from one foot to another, we're going to use the feet. The upper body is going to be slightly rotated. The reason is because if we were standing with our feet together, we'd be facing forward. If we were to stand with our feet in fourth opposite third, the upper body will be slightly rotated. This hand position is going to maintain. We're going to look where we're going. We're going to step onto our left foot. We're going to turn using the foot and then step backwards on. As we make the transition from left to right, we're going to use the left foot to push, face forward, and step. As we make the transition from the right foot to the left foot, we're going to use the right foot. Push, balance, precariously, and then back. Turn, balance, step, turn, balance, step. Turn, balance on the heel, step. Talking about guys or ladies turning forward or back, making sure that the heels are used as brakes. When you want to turn, you're going to have to lift the heel off of the ground. So if we're stepping onto the left foot, we're going to do heel toe, and then when we want to turn, we're going to lift the heel off the ground. When we want to stop, we put the heel down. And then we step back, toe, heel. Now we're going to have to lift the heel off the ground again and put it down when we want to balance. Heel, toe, put heel down when we want to balance. So because the heels are the brakes, you wouldn't want them touching down on the ground when you were trying to turn. You'd only want to put them down when you wanted to stop. Moving on, as a couple, practicing again the man's turns and the single lady's turns with all of the information that we've given. The foot position, maintaining the foot position throughout all of the turns, making sure that you use your feet, make sure that you don't throw your center, making sure that the heels don't get caught. It's going to be very important. Man's turns look like quick, quick, slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Man's outside. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Ladies' turns were quick, quick, slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow, slow.